My today's class is on Kcet limits. First question, if the function f of x satisfies limit x tends to 1, f of x minus 2 by x square minus 1 is equal to pi, then limit f of x tends to 1 is equal to. We have to find value of this. Options are 1, 2, 0, 3 asked in Kcet 2014. So it is very simple problem. So we have to find limit x tends to 1 f of x minus 2 divided by x square minus 1 is equal to pi. So it is given. So substitute the limit value x tends to 1. Put x is equal to 1. So f of x minus 2 divided by, in the denominator x square is there, put x is equal to 1, 1 square 1, 1 minus 1, 0. So it becomes 0 equal to pi. So take 0 to right side, cross multiply, pi into 0, 0, right side becomes 0. So f of x minus 2 limit x tends to 1. So here also limit x tends to 1, f of x minus 2 is equal to 0. So take 2 to right side, minus 2 becomes plus 2. So limit x tends to 1, f of x equal to 2. So option B is correct. Next problem, limit x tends to 0, 1 minus cos x by x square is. Options are 3, 1 by 3, 2, 1 by 2 asked in Kcet 2015. So here if we directly substitute the limit value x tends to 0, we get 1 minus cos 0 is 1 divided by x square, x is equal to 0, 0 square is 0. So we getting 0 by 0 form. This is called indeterminate form. So therefore, in this case, we have to use L hospital rule. L hospital rule. When we getting 0 by 0 form in limits, so we use L hospital rule. What is L hospital rule? That is limit x tends to 0, derivative of numerator divided by derivative of denominator. Derivative of denominator. So this is called L hospital rule. So here limit x tends to 0. So derivative of numerator, derivative of 1 minus cos x. So derivative of 1 is 0 minus derivative of cos x is minus sin x. So minus into minus plus. So plus sin x divided by derivative of the denominator. Derivative of 2x, x square is 2x. So here we don't use quotient rule for derivative. We have to find separately derivative of numerator divided by derivative of denominator. So here limit x tends to 0. So in the denominator 2 is there. So 1 by 2 into sin x by x. Sin x by x. So there is a standard limit. Limit x tends to 0, sin x by x is equal to 1. We know already. So this is 1 by 2 into limit x tends to 0, sin x by x is equal to 1. So 1 by 2 into 1 is 1 by 2. Option D is correct. Next problem, limit x tends to 0, x into e power x minus sin x by x is equal to. Options are 3, 1, 0, 2 asked in Kcet 2016. So apply x tends to 0, we get, so here x is there, it becomes, first term becomes 0, minus sin 0 is 0 by x is equal to 0. So we getting 0 by 0 form. So this is called indeterminate form. So use L hospital rule. L hospital rule is limit x tends to 0, derivative of the numerator. So differentiate here by using product rule, because product of two functions, x into e power x. First function, derivative of second function, derivative of e power x is e power x, plus second function e power x, derivative of x 1, e power x into 1 is e power x. Next minus derivative of sin x is cos x divided by derivative of x is 1. Now substitute the limit value x tends to 0. So here first term is x, so it becomes 0. First term becomes 0 plus e power x, e power 0 is 1 minus cos 0 is 1 divided by 1. So 1 minus 1 0, 0 by 1 is 0. So therefore the option C is correct. Next, the value of limit theta tends to 0, 1 minus cos 4 theta by 1 minus cos 6 theta is. Options are like this as in Kcet 2017. So, there is a shortcut trick for these type of problems. So, that is, if the given limit is of the form limit x tends to 0, 1 minus cos mx divided by 1 minus cos nx. So this is a shortcut trick. Okay, we can use to solve the problems in Kcet exam. The given limit is of the form limit x tends to 0, 1 minus cos mx by 1 minus cos nx. Then its value is equal to, here the coefficient of x is m. So take square, m square divided by coefficient of x is n. So take the square, n square. So this is the answer for this type of limit. So similarly, the given problem is limit theta tends to 0, 1 minus cos 4 theta by 1 minus cos 6 theta is equal to, by using this shortcut trick, here the coefficient of theta is 4. So 4 square divided by, here the coefficient of theta is 6. So 6 square. So this is 16 by 36. 4 ja 4 9 ja. So the answer is 4 by 9. So we can use directly this shortcut trick to solve this type of problem. Option B is correct. Next problem. The value of limit x tends to 0 mod x by x is. These are the options asked in Kcet 2018. So here find left hand limit and right hand limit and verify whether they are equal or not. So left hand limit. Left hand limit, limit here x tends to 0. For left hand limit x tends to 0 minus, so mod x divided by x. So for left hand limit, mod x taken as minus x. So minus x divided by x. So this is minus x by x. So this is minus 1. Left hand limit value is minus 1. Similarly, find right hand limit value. Limit x tends to 0 plus. So for right hand limit, take mod x is equal to x. So mod x is equal to x. For right hand limit, mod x equal to x. For left hand limit, mod x equal to minus x. So x divided by x. So this is 1. X by x is 1. Limit x tends to 0, 1 is equal to 1. Limit x tends to 0, minus 1 is equal to minus 1. Right hand limit is 1, left hand limit is minus 1. So therefore, LHL not equal to RHL, because minus 1 is not equal to plus 1. So if left hand limit not equal to right hand limit, then limit of that function does not exist. So option D is correct, does not exist. Next problem, limit x tends to 0, tan x by root 2x plus 4 minus 2 is equal to. Options are 6, 2, 3, 4 asked in Kcet 2020. So here apply the limit value x tends to 0, we get tan 0, 0 divided by, here 2 into 0, 0 plus 4, 4 root 4 plus 4, 0 plus 4, 4, root 4 is 2, 2 minus 2, 2, we getting 0 by 0 form. Therefore, use L hospital rule. So that is limit extends to 0. L hospital rule is limit extends to 0. Derivative of numerator. Derivative of tan x is secant square x divided by derivative of denominator. So this is derivative of root 2x plus 4 is 1 by, because the derivative of root x is 1 by root 2 root x. So therefore this is 1 by 2 into root 2x plus 4. Derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x. So 1 by 2 root 2x plus 4. Again derivative of root 2x, derivative of 2x plus 4. Derivative of 2x is 2. Derivative of 4 is 0. So we get to 2. So write 2 in the numerator. Derivative of 2x plus 4 is 2. So this is the derivative of the numerator, derivative of the denominator. 2 gets cancelled. Limit x tends to 0. So secant square x into, so this term comes to numerator, root of 2x plus 4. Now substitute the limit value, x tends to 0. So secant 0 is 0, secant 0 is 1. So this is 1. Secant 0 is 1, 1 square is 1. Again root 2 into x, 2 into 0, 2 into 0 0 plus 4. Root 4 is 2. So 2 into 1 is 2. So answer is 2. Option B is correct.